So Darren, take a look at this one. We're going to be heading up into Bountiful, and this one has quite a presence, right?
It sure does.
Yeah.
And I love the location on this one.
Yeah, let's take a look at this view. Spectacular, right?
Right over the top. Beautiful.
Yeah, so they've done a really beautiful thing on this house. They built it right on the side of the hill. So they've got a walkout basement, as you can see, and a deck across on both levels. And then they've terraced the yard perfectly. And so they don't have that steep sloping off yard like normal houses that sit on the side of the hill. And they really built this out. I'm sure the sellers on this one had intentions on them staying in this home forever.
Yeah.
Because price per square foot, their quality of build on this one is outstanding. You'll notice by their plantation shutters and crown moldings all the way around, and all the detail, the work that they added into this. They really stepped it up, and I think they're quite competitive on their price here at that $939.9 mark. Take a look at that kitchen, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic kitchen. I love how they trimmed this home out.
Yeah, and
details everywhere.
Yeah, lots of details. That's one thing. They really spent a lot of time, money, and effort on this one. This is not your track home by any means.
No.
They really put a lot into this one. They did a nice job of the contrasting colors and stuff and tying it all together.
Those authentic wood tones give it a nice warm feel, I think.
Yeah. And then the wood flooring that they put in there and their little inlays, beautiful work. But you can never go away from what sells this house is that view, because you're up above it all.
Yes.
And it doesn't have just views off the back of the house, it's got views off the front. In the floor plan, the way it lays out, I was really taken back by this property. Real pride and ownership, and that's what we always talk about that, right? It's always fun to sell these houses like this where somebody went in and designed it and made it something, you know what I mean?
Yes, almost gives it life.
It really does.
Yeah.
I love properties like this.
One thing that I was impressed with this house is all of the placement of the windows and how they utilize that view.
Yeah, and this is a great example going here into the bathroom. You notice all of course, this beautiful trim that they did. They didn't just throw it together. They really put a lot into it. But again, those are views, just like you're talking about. Everywhere you go, you got a beautiful view in this home. You'll notice each one of these bedrooms are absolutely massive. And take a look at views even out of the front of the house, right?
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, right up on top of the hill there, and you got views. That's a little office area that they put right as you're walking in the front door. Headed down into the basement here, you'll notice they put 10-foot ceilings in here. They're almost 10 plus. They're quite large. They've got a second kitchen down there and plenty of room for a game room or whatever you want.
When was the last time you saw a basement that light?
Yeah, but it looks like the main floor, right?
Right.
Heading into their movie theater, they got this all situated. Very nicely decked out.
Yeah, those chairs look awfully comfortable right now.
I know, right? Again, nice big bedrooms, right? Double closet in that one.
Nice touch.
And of course, this is now walking across the top of the deck here. This is the upper deck, which I think is, just sets this property, apart. And of course, you're looking down on that beautiful view, and you can imagine the sunsets out there.
Fantastic, and it's covered.
Of course.
Yeah.
Great. And this is a great look at the backyard. Normally a yard like this, as you can see off in the distance, the neighbor yard slopes off. You don't have a yard, but they've terraced this off perfectly and built in places where you can do gardening and all kinds of stuff. And that's what you get out there in Bountiful from $939.9. Beautiful property.